Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. It's about 4:30 a.m. on a Sunday morning. This is the first video going up on the new channel here, and I just wanted to kind of introduce myself. I'm Richard, and this channel is pretty much going to be about my adventure in life here moving forward. I currently have this, I guess we'll call it a modular / mobile home. It's a double wide. I live here in Michigan, and I am doing some minor repairs to it to get it ready to sell, to start my own homestead, moving hopefully on 5 to 10 acres-ish. And I'd like to get started with an RV and slowly build a house. Living pretty much mortgage / rent free. So I wanted to bring you guys along on my adventures as we try to accomplish that goal as a 48-year-old man, kind of restarting in life, if you will. So since it is 4:30 in the morning, you're catching me in my bathrobe, drinking my coffee, watching a little bit of TV, and kind of getting ready to get my day started. So I'm going to bring you along. I do all kinds of things. I do work in the construction industry. We're not working today, but I remodel schools for a living. And obviously we're off today, but I do all kinds of little side gigs as well. I do Lyft and roadie to try to bring in this extra income so that I can do these projects and hopefully, like I said, get into a 5 to 10 acre homestead lot and start the next chapter of my life. So I thought that this might be an interesting thing to kind of bring you guys along on, and let's see where it goes. So Sunday morning, 4:30 a.m., coffee, relaxing, getting ready to start this day. I'm going to bring you guys along. Hope you enjoy. Well, I couldn't start this new adventure and this new YouTube experience without introducing Duke. Duke is 9.5 years old, and unfortunately the poor little guy's got cancer. He just had some surgery. He's doing really well. His surgery was about 2 months ago. And Duke, say hi to everybody. Say you guys are gonna see me in the videos. All right. Well, we got a little laundry going here, bright and early this morning. Oh yes, I've started painting the laundry room to sell the house here. As you can see, I haven't gotten that far yet. Got the first coat on everything. Need to do the trim. But we got about 25 minutes left on this load of laundry, and we're gonna get our day started. Stay tuned. This is the perfect time of morning. It's about 5:30 a.m. on Sunday, and literally not a single vehicle on the road, which is great. However, Lyft is probably going to be extremely slow this morning. But we're going to give it a shot because we want to try to earn that $60 for the deck paint so that we don't have to come out of pocket for it. Still on my way up here to the Speedway. I'm going to get some Diet Coke so I have something to drink throughout my Lyft driving. And it looks like I have about a quarter of a tank of gas in my F-150, which a lot of you are saying, whoa, F-150 driving Lyft. The back seat on these trucks is just absolutely huge, and it really is very comfortable for your passenger. So it works for me, and I get a lot of, well, I get all 5-star ratings, not a lot of, I get all 5-star ratings, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. And since it does have a big tank, this quarter tank of gas should get me through the hopeful $60 worth of Lyft driving we want to do this morning, because there's a lot of projects on the agenda this morning. So yeah, let's see how this goes today. Nice and quiet. The sun's, or not necessarily the sun, but it's the daylight is just starting. So hopefully this will be a good day. I've got a lot of projects before we head into work tomorrow. Gonna be pulling into the speedway here in a minute, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, well, Speedway was out of Diet Coke, so I had to get Diet Pepsi. Not my favorite, but it will work. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this, whoop, just opened it. Now we're going to go ahead and get our Lyft app on, and hopefully there's gonna be some rides here this morning. Gotta get my old man glasses on so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so it appears with the iPhone you cannot record while you're not on the video screen. I did not realize that. So anyway, I've got the Lyft app set up and gonna go ahead and get started with it, and I'll check back in with you guys, let you know how my progress is going here. See you shortly. Well, it's 7:30, and unfortunately the Lyft driving did not go as well as one would have hoped. 2 hours and made $28.91, so not great, but that's okay. I did turn on the Roadie app, which is typically never any good on Sundays, to see if there was any Home Depot deliveries. For those of you who don't know, Roadie is an app where you can do like Home Depot deliveries, CVS deliveries, etc. Sometimes it pays really well. You'll go and pick up, you know, just a few items. They might be heavier, 70, 80 pounds from Home Depot, but it can pay $30 or $40. And, you know, in 30 minutes worth of work, you're getting a good payout. Whereas Lyft, you know, your typical average local ride is anywhere from $6 to $12. So you're having to do quite a few of them to really make any kind of money. But anyway, it didn't go so well. We only did $28.91. So for 2 hours, it's less than $15 an hour, which is actually quite terrible when you account for fuel, etc. So it's 7:30. I'm sitting in the Home Depot parking lot waiting for them to open. I am going to go ahead and get the deck paint, even though we didn't quite make our goal, which would have paid for the deck paint, but it's going to be a good project. I do have a little sample of the paint that's on there that failed, so I'm going to bring that in here and see if they can color match it, and then I'll check back in with you in just a little bit here. Okay, it's a little after 8. Home Depot is open now. Let's head on in here and get some painting supplies so we can do the deck. Got my sample here. Hopefully they can match it up pretty good. Let's see what we got. Well, they don't have the doors open yet, so we'll check back in a minute here. Well, I saw all the employees going through this other door, so I think I'm going to try to sneak in there. since it's a little bit chilly this morning. Good morning, how are you?
Good.
Good morning. How you doing this morning?
Doing good.
Good. Hanging in there.
Will you do a color match?
Yeah, I'm looking to do a deck, like a deck stain.
Deck stain?
Yeah.
You want to do the solid one?
Yeah, in Bear if you have it.
Okay. So I'll do that for you.
All right, thank you.
You have a phone number?
Yeah, it. All right, let's see. We also need a new paint tray. I'm gonna grab a couple of them so that I don't have to wash it out. Should have roller covers. Do I want to pick up another roller cover just to be sure? Yeah, I think I will. All right, we'll grab the paint and then be on our way. Well, Home Depot was a little more expensive than we anticipated. Was hoping to get $60 in Lyft to cover the paint, and I ended up spending 70 some dollars between the paint and the trays and a couple of roller covers. So anyway, let's head to the house and start painting the deck, and maybe we'll do a little more Lyft this afternoon and try and recover that money we just spent. I'll see you back at the house. All right, guys, so here is the deck that we are going to paint today. This is the side deck. I've actually already power washed it the other day, but she's pretty rough. So I'm going to start by getting everything off of it and go ahead and get this guy painted. So let's get moving. Okay, get going here. This Home Depot solid color stain waterproofing stain and sealer, a little thinner than what I was expecting. I'm starting to get it rolled onto this top rail, which I replaced quite some time ago and just never actually painted it. So it's going on a little bit thinner than what I would have expected, but that's all right. I mean, it's covering pretty well, so all right, I'll bring you guys back when there's something exciting to see. All right, we're gonna start rolling out the actual decking, which looks the worst. It's clearly gonna take a couple of coats to get this guy looking better. I used a different Home Depot deck paint a couple of years ago on this, and it was absolutely terrible. Failed within a year. So let's see what we get with this one. Alrighty, I'll keep working at it. Well, I got the first coat of paint on that top rail and on the decking and on the steps. It's actually looking pretty good. It's definitely going to need another coat, but we are miles ahead of where we started from. So I'll pick this back up after the second coat. Okay guys, well, it is Sunday at about 3:30. I did end up getting one coat of paint on the deck, and I rolled a second coat of paint on Sally's deck next door. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and then on the next video I'm going to take you for a tour of the schools that I'm remodeling. I think that will be something that'll be pretty exciting for everybody to see. So anyway, with this being a new channel and a lot more to come, it would be very helpful if you could like and subscribe, just to kind of help me out and get some viewers going. I thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.